It is coffee time, and yes, you're in my refrigerator right now. So here I am in a dress shirt and red tie. Coffee, always is good for the soul. Welcome to yet another episode of Coffee Time. First world problems. Cell phone. This is my new cell phone. Oh, you can see the camera. Look at that reflection. This is my new cell phone. It's the Samsung Brightside touchscreen, and it has a little keyboard that slides out like this. Like this. And interesting thing is this phone has caused first world problems for me because my dad convinced me not to get an iPhone or an Android, which I was going to do. I was going to spend the money to buy it, and he convinced me not to do so because he said, "Daniel, do you really need it?" I don't. Do I really need all these features of Twitter, Facebook, all on my phone, when I am home, I'm always on Facebook and Twitter to begin with? But he convinced me that it was an unwise decision and that I didn't need to pay the extra money for it. So I didn't, and instead I just got a normal phone which has texting and just, your normal features, nothing special. And then this morning I go to church, Easter service specifically. One second, I'll light this match. Go to Easter service this morning, and I get home after the Easter service. Actually, no, let's back up for a moment. So I mentioned yesterday I was hoping that I would meet a particular person at service, but that didn't happen simply because there was 3 different services, one at 8 o'clock, one at 9:45, and one at 11 something. And I went to the 9:45 service, and it was jam-packed. I mean, the service was so packed that I had to sit all the way in the back row of the right side of the room in the corner, and I couldn't even see the stage of people. That's how packed it was. I don't think I've ever been in a service that jam-packed before on Easter Sunday. But after the service was done, I was just kind of got up and started scouting around. I was looking for this particular person, and I didn't see them. And I figured that they probably went to a different service because there was 3 different services, and I went to the middle one. But anyway, anywho, I didn't meet the person or talk to the person that I've been wanting to talk to for a very long time, and I haven't actually verbally talked to for, I think, 12, 13 years since preschool. I mean, I've interacted with the person, but I haven't actually talked to them verbally. And I don't count Facebook and Twitter as talking with someone legitimately, face-to-face. I like face-to-face contact more. So, yeah, that didn't turn out as well as I was hoped, but that's fine. I'll figure out some other way to talk to this person in real life, not over the internet, but I'm having prime rib today. I convinced my parents to have prime rib. I don't know if you guys ever had prime rib. Do you guys want to see what this prime rib looks like? I'll take you out of my room. You're going to go out of Daniel Sulzbach's room into the rest of the house. Look at that. In Converse, skinny jeans, and a red tie and dress shirt. Wonderful, isn't it? Let's go out of my house. Say hi, Mom.
Hello.
Wow, this lighting makes me look like Frosty the Snowman. Take a look at this wonderful, wonderful, wonderful prime rib. Oh my gosh, that smells so good. You have no idea. Oh, prime rib, for those of you who don't know, is really, really, really expensive. Why does prime rib cost so much, Mom?
Because it's like the cost in cutting it, where it's at, it has to be sawn up, divided, and it's the most tenderest part of the whole cow. And that's the most desired part of the cow, tender.
Does the most desired part aren't its udders or milk?
No. The meat is just tender and very flavorful because of the bones, and it's just one of the best cuts of meat as far as taste.
Yep, so that's what we're having tonight for Easter dinner, and I convinced my parents to finally try it since they've never actually tried prime rib before, and I have. So yeah, I'm very looking forward to eating that. By the way, who's addicted to Cheetos? Last night I woke up no, actually I was up. I didn't wake up. I got up and I started to eat these stale Cheetos. They're not even normal Cheeto brand, but I was so hungry that my eat schedule is so random. I wake up, or I am up at like 3 in the morning, and then all of a sudden I get like this hunger starvation, like must eat food. So I get up and I make myself clam chowder or chicken noodle soup or raviolis like 3 o'clock in the morning, or I'll make myself a mini pizza like I did last night. My eat schedule is so bizarre. Like I sometimes eat breakfast, sometimes I'm hungry for breakfast, other times I'm not. Sometimes I'm hungry for lunch, other times I'm not. Sometimes I'm hungry for dinner, and usually we eat dinner about 5:30ish, 6, and I usually am not hungry for dinner until 9ish, and then I'm hungry like 3 o'clock. It's just a very weird, strange, sporadic eating pattern that I have, and it's quite annoying. Anyway, going back to what I was saying on my phone, if I had Twitter on my phone, I would have been able to respond to the person I was mentioning in my last coffee vlog, ED vlog, and responded to her tweet, and we could have went to the same service together and probably met up and probably talked. And then I would have to get enough guts to ask what I've been wanting to ask for a long time. Here's something that I was wondering today. I disagree with the mentality of asking women out or asking a woman out to coffee via Facebook. I know we live in a generation where social networking is becoming greater and bigger and larger, but because my first relationship started on the internet back in 2009, which then led to real-life talking and stuff, and then a real physical relationship, as in a meeting with... We used to talk on the internet all the time. We were too shy to talk to one another, and then finally we said, you know what, we can't do this anymore. We go to the same church. Why don't we just talk and see if we can work out a relationship? And voila, we did, and it turned out to be terrible. Not going to go into details. If you want to know details on that, watch my other videos where I talk specifically about my relationship, my past relationship. But yeah, I don't like asking people out or asking a girl out to coffee via Facebook or Twitter. And I want to know if my mindset is wrong in this thinking, because I know a lot of people who do it. I have friends who ask people out via Facebook, but it just seems so impersonal to me. And I'm someone who loves to be able to talk to someone face to face, even though that's not what's happening here on YouTube. But I enjoy real life interaction with one another versus social networking. That's just me. And I think it means a lot more to a girl. Correct me if I'm wrong. If a guy asks her out to coffee, talking to her face-to-face versus sending a easy little message, I like you, want to go out to coffee or something, you know? Because, see, if you're actually talking to a girl and you ask her out to coffee, she can tell if you're nervous. She can tell. She can tell if you screw up, you know, if you say something stupid. She can tell, and she may even find that cute. Maybe she'll find it stupid. I don't know. The point is, there's so much more level, there's a larger level of expression via face-to-face that the internet doesn't have. You know? And I prefer to have real-life expressions between two individuals, and even if I'm embarrassed and have butterflies asking a girl out to coffee, I'd prefer her to see me being nervous asking her out via a stupid little tweet or Facebook message that you can't see any facial or emotion towards. Does that make sense? Makes sense to me. Coffee time. So yeah, that sums up today's vloggity vlog of Coffee Time with me, Mr. Repzion, also known as Daniel Solzbach. I will give you a forewarning that tomorrow's video will be very interesting. Mainly because I am going to be posting a video with me, Richard Dawkins, and a creationist. I will be commenting on a very interesting interview between Richard Dawkins, the most famous atheist known, who wrote the book The God Delusion, and a Christian lady creationist. And I'm going to be commenting, and I guarantee you are going to learn things about me you did not know. Specifically in the area of scientific facts, theory of evolution and other such areas within science. So with that said, I'm Mr. Repsion, also known as Daniel Solzbach. Peace to rep out, and hope you guys have a fantastic Easter and eat lots of candy. I'm about to go eat a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. Peace out. And this video is not done yet. This is something that's going to be reoccurring every so often, but I want to feature another channel on my video that I think you should subscribe to. She only has about 30 subscribers. Let's see if we can get her to 100 subscribers. She's a singer. She posted a few covers on her channel. Let's just see if we can get her to 100 subscribers. That would be awesome. She's a great singer, can play the guitar, and I would encourage you... No, you know what? Hopefully she doesn't get mad at me for doing this, but I'm just going to show you a video of her in my video so you can see for yourself. Instead of having to go to her channel and watch her video, you can just see this video on this video, and if you like it, subscribe.